Hey guys, I'm Danielle Bennett, also known as BBQ, and today I am going to show you how to take a full slab of spare ribs like this and turn it into a St. Louis cut of ribs. So today I've got a couple of tools that I'll be using. I've got a 6-inch semi-flex boning knife. I've got a standard, just basic chef's knife, and a really sturdy cutting board that I need to cut on. All right, so today we have got an entire full spare rib, slab of ribs, whatever you want to call it. It's big and it's unwieldy and it's got all these floppy bits, and we're gonna cut this down to a St. Louis cut of rib to make it much more even to cook, give yourself a lot more moisture evenly all the way across the rib, and this is how we do it. All right, so our first step when it comes to doing a St. Louis cut of rib from a full slab, flip it over. Start with the flat meat on the back. So the flat meat is originally, connected to the diaphragm on the hog. So you want to pop that all up just like that. Grab a 6-inch boning knife. This is nice and semi-flexible, so it works. Grab the flat meat, take your knife nice and horizontal, and you just want to remove all that flat meat. Now there's no reason to throw it out. You can use it for fajitas, you can use it for ground meat, whatever you want to do. Don't throw it out, don't waste your meat. Put it to the side. So once the flat meat is gone, we're gonna take care of the floppy bits. Now, the floppy bits for me are things that I think would cook, inaccurately next to the rest of the ribs. So basically the thinner bits. So we've got a floppy bit down here, we've got a floppy bit down here. What you wanna do is you wanna take your chef's knife now and going in between two bones, you can see I'm just pressing down there, you wanna just do a nice clean cut on either end. So I've got a clean cut down there, and we've ended on nice soft meat. That means we're gonna end up with soft endings, so when we go to wrap these in foil at a later date, we're literally a lot less likely to break through the foil. So we've done one end, let's do the other end. Coming through once again, deciding how far up the rack of ribs we wanna go, cutting in between two bones again. And once again, all this floppy meat, there's nothing wrong with it. You can, debone it, grind it, cook it, eat it, snacks, whatever you got, okay? We then have this whole rack of ribs now, and we're almost there. We've got one more floppy bit on the side. So to even this up for a St. Louis cut of ribs, what we wanna do is we wanna actually count to bone 4 or bone 5. Why those two bones? Well, the reason is that those bones are typically the longest on any rack of ribs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, looks about the width of the rack of ribs. Take your knife, nice and holding the rack of ribs down really tight, do one clean cut all the way down, pressing down tightly on that knife, and there we go. This can become rib tips, put it to the side, and there we go, everybody. We have now got the shape of a St. Louis cut rib. A couple other things I would recommend. Trim out this end piece here of any excess fat, and if you've got some bits there that just aren't looking all that appealing, the reason is that we've exposed more protein for more barbecue rub to get in there and create better bark. There we go, simple trimming. And of course, the next thing you gotta learn is how to pull the membrane. For this and so much more, make sure you check out my website at BBQBBQ.com.